Okay, just started for the recording for the reference. Okay, so coming to the demonstration. So generally, when we come into the demo part, we just want to talk like um, what is like Power BI. See, when I want to give a quick answer about this Power BI with one word, and if you want to understand clearly, it's a reporting tool. So when I say reporting tool, you might understand, you might know, sir, Excel also is one of the reporting tool, like we can use it. It's an application where you can use it as a reporting tool. Correct. That's true. So when I said reporting tool, but if we are talking like Excel, when we say Excel also is a reporting application, reporting tool, it's an application which we can use it. That's true. But Excel is having some limitations. So that means Power BI is beyond to Excel to use in the concept of reporting. Up to here, to compare just Excel, because Excel is our basic application in every computer or in every laptop when you purchase newly with OS, we get MS Office also. So Excel also we can use it regularly. So that is the reason I'm just comparing. But when we talk, when we want to compare with Excel, then we don't say it's a reporting tool. We say it is a BI tool. We say Power BI as a BI tool. So the whole thing is now to understand what is BI. What is BI? So now I'm just going beyond understanding technical knowledge. I'll go to functional. Technical knowledge on Power BI, we can talk day to day in our regular sessions. So coming to the functional knowledge, it's like business intelligence. What is BI means? It is a business intelligence. Okay. When I said business intelligence, what is meant by BI? What is meant by business intelligence? To talk what is business intelligence again as a question and answer, I can answer you that getting some information, getting some information, raw data, getting some information from a raw data. What is meant by raw data again? The question rises. See, whenever we are learning, definitely when we are learning, we have to learn one by one. Simply, if I say Power BI is a reporting tool, of course, up to 60 to 70% of the demonstration is completed, to be honest. But that is not the, that is only the basic level. Means, for example, once you complete this course, definitely you will have a plan to go with some experience, minimum 3 years, and the maximum that would be on particular that day. But for now, 3 years. So when you are going with 3 years of experience, understanding the Power BI as a reporting tool does not make any sense. So when you say that you are having some 3+ experience, and if you can elaborate BI tool as Power BI is a BI tool, and understand what is meant by BI, and understanding where you get the data from, what kind of the data you get from, and how you are converting, and what are the results you are getting out of Power BI, those results where we are using them, and how we are utilizing in the business market, and we are helping some clients, some business clients to grow their business. These all things, if you understand, definitely your 3 years experience, minimum like 3 years of experience, which you are showcasing is going to justify. Okay. So we can learn basically basic things. We can learn like professional things. So what I mean to say, I want to start from basic and I'll go to advanced in everywhere, in every skill. So Power BI here also, when I say Power BI is a BI tool, so BI means it is a business intelligence. So what is meant by business intelligence means to elaborate business intelligence, getting some information from a raw data. What is meant by raw data now? So that's where we have to understand. So to make you more better understanding, I'll talk with some business example to make you to understand with more better way. I will try to take some business example. So maybe I'll just choose one of the business like Amazon. You know what is Amazon business? It is a retail, online retail industry. Online retail industry. So again, who are the competitors for Amazon? Again, like we got Flipkart, Jabong, some online retail industries similar to Amazon. Those are like competitors. Am I right? So now we'll choose Amazon as our example. And how do we implement business intelligence information on Amazon? I'll show you. See, from where all you can use Amazon e-commerce website, and who all can use? You and me can use the business of Amazon or not. So we are customers. We are customers to Amazon. We are customers to Amazon. So when you want to do some business, I mean, some purchases or like some orders, if you want to raise or orders, if you want to purchase, if you want to order some products in Amazon, what you have to do? Definitely we have to install. If you are using a mobile application, we have to, and if you are using a laptop, we have to get laptop like Amazon.in or Amazon.com, and we have like mobile application. Maybe if tab, maybe this is laptop, for example. So like this, we should have the electronic devices to visit the Amazon e-commerce website. So what is the benefit of Amazon? It is going to give you the products, and you can order the products whichever you want from your home itself. You don't need to move. You don't need to go to some area and purchase. If you order simply sitting in your home, and if you are ordering product, the Amazon e-commerce website is Amazon is going to deliver that product, right? So now tell me, you are going to use mobile application, and maybe you are using Amazon.in, maybe we are using Amazon.com. Amazon mobile application. Maybe if you are using e-commerce website, correct or not? And any other ways, maybe like third party. Means if you are doing some shopping, so you are going to Great Andhra website, and you are using Great Andhra website to read something, and on the right hand side or left hand side you got some ad related to a mobile, the best offers for mobile you can purchase now, you can avail that. You are getting some ad, so you are going to that link through Great Andhra link through, that is third party. So like this, there are multiple ways to reach a Amazon e-commerce website. Amazon e-commerce website. So now here, one thing you should understand, either you are using a mobile application, either you are using a e-commerce website, either you are using a third party linker to connect to Amazon. If you don't have proper login to Amazon e-commerce website, if you don't have, will it allow you to order the products? No, definitely no. So you are going to be a customer when you register with your valid address. When you are going to register with a valid address, you are going to be a customer to Amazon e-commerce website or Amazon business. Am I right? So now See, from mobile application, maybe you are generating some JSON file data. Maybe from e-commerce website, you are generating like a XML data. Maybe from third party, you are generating a text file in one third, like Gate Andhra. If I go to inadu.net, maybe there I'll generate some maybe some other file system like CSV files. Maybe in some other case, there are tables. So that means you are using some applications, e-commerce website, you don't know like how the data will generate. So whenever the data is generating in different format like this, we call it as raw data. We call it as raw data. The data from different sources, different types of data, we call it as raw data. So this raw data you are using and see, you are connecting through mobile application. You are using wrong user ID password. You are using wrong user ID password. Will it allow you to log in? No. So you have to give the correct user ID password. So your address details are stored in this database. This is called like OLTP database. I'll talk about this. For now, I'll just tell you. So once you log in as a valid user, you are ordering the products. So those order details we have to store. That is one table. So which orders you do on some products you do. So those products details also we have to store. So that is like products table. And these products are manufactured by some manufacturers. And once the order product is ordered and it is packed by the manufacturer, the delivery team has to come and deliver that product by taking the customer address, whichever you stored in the above. Correct? This is all at high level. What is going to happen in the Amazon e-commerce website, e-commerce website or a mobile application. You are going to order the, first of all, you are going to register to the product, sorry, e-commerce website. And once you are registered, you are going to order the products. Within that products, you will have quantity of the products or something. The manufacturer will get that information and he'll pack that product. And then the delivery team will come and deliver that product to you by taking the customer address. Correct? This is all happening at high level. This is what happening. We know. Do you think anyone will call you? Anyone will call you in Amazon once you order the product? Do anyone call you? No. No one will call you. You can track your product when it is going to deliver. You can track your product whenever you are getting delivered. Correct or not? So this is all happening because of one particular database called OLTP database. One particular database called OLTP. If I say OLTP, maybe it is not a generic word. Generic word. I'll tell you one more, which we call it as RDBMS. Which we call it as RDBMS. Maybe you might aware or you might heard somewhere because it is in our regular economics also. So OLTP means nothing but RDBMS. It is Relational Database Management System. So it is a learning environment terminology, RDBMS. Working environment terminology is OLTP, Online Transaction Processing System. So your front-end applications are deployed into this OLTP server. From that server, your customer end users from a mobile or from e-commerce website or from third-party user URLs, that Amazon e-commerce website is getting accessed. And the customers are, it is reaching to the customers. Amazon is reaching customers in this way. So those all different ways will generate some different sets of data sets. Those all information is storing in this table, in this database. So in this database, once the orders are coming into the picture, from there the business starts. Understood, right? So this is all happening to run the business of Amazon. Is up to here, is it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear, sir.
Yeah, Basha. So fine, Basha and Veerabhadra. Fine.
Yeah.
So here up to here we understood. So now up to now we talked about running the business only. But do you think anyone in our regular life also, maybe we have close to 20 years of age we have. Did you feel that all the 20 years you are doing the same way, same work, same process, same thing, anything? Nothing. Day to day your business, day to day your ideas are getting changed, your thoughts are getting changed day to day, nowadays hours also. That means you will just think to do the better. Yesterday you spent 8 hours ideal, 2 hours only you worked, so you felt very bad. So today you'll improve that. So like this, last year I have updated one skill. Because of that, today I am getting good package. Last year, last 2 years, I did not do anything. I did not upskill anything. I did not get good package now. I'm lacking my job. See, every time today, if you want to compare today, if you want to compare today, we are getting comparing to yesterday, like previous years. Okay, so it's not only common in our life, in our regular life, it is common in the business also. Business want to take some decisions to grow the business in attracting the customers, in getting more number of sales, in getting more number of profits, to do more better, to expand the business. There are a lot of challenges daily will be the business management will have. The MD will ask, what is the progress? Last quarter, we have got this much of sales. This year, we are targeting to get more than that. What we have to do? We have to improve the sales executives. We have to get more promotions, give more discounts. We can attract the customers. Okay. So like this, everywhere, understanding of the previous and taking decisions for the future is going to happen. So that's where the OLTP system will help to store the business running data. That means if Amazon e-commerce website, for example, you have e-commerce website in this server only, in this OLTP server only, and it is deployed in this OLTP server, and it is able to access by mobile application, e-commerce websites, third-party URLs, and everything. Now, all of a sudden, you are maintaining the history data also in the same server. Definitely, your front-end applications will get performance issues. It will take time to open. It will take time to show the products. So if it takes like that, definitely it is going to lose the business. That's why, but to analyze the business, to take proper decisions, to grow the business, we required decisions making system. The decision making system is mainly for maintaining the history data. So for that, we are using one of the database called another way OLAP, which is OLTP to run the business, OLAP to analyze the business. This is called data warehouse database in other way. So whatever the data you have in this OLTP, the same databases will have the same tables. Customer dim dimension, customer address dimension, orders detail dimension, and products dimension. And manufacturing dimension. So, and sales facts, promotions facts. So what is fact? What is the dimension? That is our regular life again, regular classes that we learn. For now, just giving you the type of dimensions that tables will be maintained in the warehouse. That is dimension and fact. What are in detail? I'll talk in detail about them. I'll talk in the coming sessions. Okay. Now, whatever the business data you are getting here day to day, the same business data will be maintained in the history from. How it will maintain? I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about Amazon e-commerce website, Amazon e-commerce business. So now I want to extract the data. I want to extract the data which is getting expired. What is that expire means? Because history means what? It is previous, it is not current. History means like something inactive. So when we will treat as inactive, OLTP database, when it have active and inactive, when it will have means, for example, you purchased a product. One order you have ordered a product. That order is having a 15 days of exchange policy, 10 days of return policy. So once they are expired, once they are completed, the 10 days and 15 days, those are inactive, because after completion of those expiry date and in these days, like return policy and exchange policy, again, will that order can be useful to the customer in any way? No. And it's not required to be in the OLTP server also. In the live environment, it is not required. So such kind of orders we have to extract. Such kind of orders we have to extract. Inactive orders. In this business use case only, it is applicable. In Amazon business case only, use case only, it is applicable. Don't think in warehouse means everywhere you will be like this only. No. Just for making you to understand about extract, in this business use case I'm talking. So once you are extracting them, out of these all inactive, I want to know how many are there from India, from US, from different country. So this is called transformation. Applying the filter, applying the country filter. This is called transformation. All top of these all inactive orders, I just want to know from which country how many orders are inactively coming for today. I want to just know. Like or else within this, how many quantities, which quantity, which product is having how much quantity completion today with policy, with the exchange policy and return policy. Those I want to transform. So that is one thing. Next thing, once we get, for example, inactive, I got 1000. India country, I got 250. US country, I got 250. Some Canada, I got 100. Some other country got some other. So these all differently I should load. I should load India country table, India data into India country, for suppose. US country data into US table. Like this, I have different various scenarios. So those all I have to load. So loading the data into the warehouse, we can say, either we can insertion. Loading means insertion. Or we can say different loads we have, truncate and load, insertion load, and delta load. These are different types of loads again. I'm sorry. Okay. So like this, we have to perform ETL activities between two servers, OLTP server, OLAP server. So once the data is dumped into the warehouse, what is going to happen? the data which is dumped into the warehouse. After that, we are going to take reports. We are going to convert that textual information into graphical representation. You can say, for example, this is the bar chart. So like this, we got bar chart. I'm just making fully coloring with the different colors, just to show you, just to want to highlight to you. So nothing more in detail information. So when we have big bar, it is getting good sales or something like that. We can understand. See, by looking at the representation of the data within the graphical representation, you can quickly understand the results. We can quickly understand the results. So the highest green color is shown as green color. That is which country we can understand easily. We no need to do particular calculations like different explanations not required. We can just easily understand, grab the results. So this is going to happen. The data which we are loading, which we have loaded through ETL to the warehouse, then the reporting people will come and generate this data, convert this textual. These servers are database servers. Okay, these will store the data in the form of columns and rows, two-dimensional way. That data will be generated in the graphical representation. So now, so here you should understand about ETL, extraction, transformation, and load. So this is all going to be one environment. Which environment? BI environment, business intelligence environment. What is meant by business intelligence? Getting some information from a raw data. I'm having some information here. For example, I have the products list from Amazon. I have products list. This is X product, Y product, Z product, A, B product, C product, which is giving you good sales. Y product is giving you good sales. Which sales is giving bad? C, as expected. Because it is in red color, we can identify the results very faster. So this is all happening through reporting. So what is here you should understand is the when I said Power BI, what is Power BI? When I said it is a reporting tool, I said it is justifying that word or not? Yes. Right? It's a reporting tool, I'm saying. So at finally reports are generated, but these are going to be your one of the place, but it's not the actual one. It's not actual one. So what is the contribution on overall sales? We can say like this. Don't compare the two reports. It's very simple. Just I'm doing like something. Just now. So what is the business in Power BI is a reporting tool. By looking at these two visuals, I can say yes, it is a reporting tool. But I said if you want to be a professional experience, you have to talk about the second option mandatorily. If the people are going with some fresher kind of or experience with low experience like 1 year or 6 months and not having much exposure in Power BI, they will tell me it's a reporting tool. But when we are going with 3+ experience or somewhere, we should talk about the BI. We should talk about the BI. BI means what? Business intelligence. Getting some information from the raw data. What does that mean? Raw data means, I said, the JSON file, XML, text, CSV tables, and much more will be there. I did not list out. So the data which is generating through these applications, that data will be stored in this OLAP, in OLTP, sorry, in OLTP. From there, the ETL people will extract and take the data which is required and transform that into and load it into the warehouse in the form of history. That data will be generated by the reporting people in the form of reports, graphical representation. So we are getting some information quickly from a raw data which is having in the source as different formats. This is all done through Power BI. This is all done through Power BI. So how it is going to be implemented? Technically, I'm talking now. So far, Amazon business functionality I have just discussed. Now I'm going to talk technically. So how we can perform ETL activities in Power BI means we have the concept called Power Query. Which is to work as ETL. So I'll show you that next step. To maintain this dimensions and facts and creating the relationships, we have the concept called model. But it is also known as Power Pivot. It is also known as Power Pivot. But there is no direct name in the Power BI about Power Pivot. But you can talk when you say like modeling Power Pivot concept. We can say like Power Pivot concept. Okay. So this is related to the modeling and the. So here we do what? We do maintain the history data. So that will be taken care by ETL people to maintain this history. Now to visualize this data, we require KPIs, key performance indicators, or key progressive indicators. These are generated through DAGs. These are generated through the DAGs. This is one of the most important concept in Power BI. Data analysis expressions. Data analysis. Your whole experience, they will calculate with this DAX only. Okay, they will calculate with this DAX only. So KPIs will be generated through within this Power Pivot only. This is the part of Power Pivot. How the reporting tool, how the reporting will be generated, reports will be generated means the concept called Power View. The concept called Power View. This is for reporting. So how these reports will be shared to end users? These reports are shared to end users means it's a cloud component. It's a cloud component. Power BI service. It's a cloud component which is for Power BI service. So here it's going to be the cloud usage. Cloud usage, Power BI service. Okay. So now you are going to justify your 3 or 4 plus years of experience. When you want to showcase 3 or 4 plus years of experience saying in Power BI, you can talk about these all things. My client is having the front-end applications or e-commerce websites and some third-party URLs to reach the customers. Once the customer is ordering some products in these 3 platforms, the data will be generated through different formats that is called raw data. And Power BI is capable to read that different sets of data, types of data, and make it one particular format in OLTP server through ETL, that is Power Query. That data we are maintaining history to compare, to analyze the data from our business from year to year of Amazon to grow and to take decisions in the next coming financial year or the calendar year. We are working with historical data, which will be maintained in the OLAP through the model tab or Power Pivot. And out of all the products or out of all the business scenarios, we use particular KPIs to understand the business at high level. To generate these KPIs, we used DAX, in full form, the data analytical expressions. To visualize those KPIs in the report format, we use Power View. And these build reports we are sharing through Power BI surveys to the end users. This is all my roles and responsibilities. This is all my 3 years of experience working on any platform. Here and there, basic changes will be done. So this is where you can explain the Power BI's. Up to now, we have seen theoretically. Now I'll go to practicality. Practical. See, this is the one of the report which is generated, as I said, with the different layers we have done. See, we are able to understand the severity. This is some IT ticketing analysis data, which we are talking about. It's very some understanding. See, the values are quickly changing. If you want to understand the data in this way, it is very faster. It's very faster in the reports. But if you go to the data in a textual format like this, it is very typical. It is very typical to understand the data. See, this is your source data, which is IT help desk. From here, I am generating these all like KPIs. These are called KPIs. These all are called KPIs. These KPIs, what we are doing, we are getting generated with some third party helping, supporting the tables and getting some meaningful, understandable data. See, this is till today, it is accessed, it is updated. This is update date. Okay, if you see, we have used some visual like card visual. Earliest, latest, this is the one of the field. Okay, I don't jump directly, you will confuse or you will get some afraid. I'll talk slowly now by opening new PBX file. And up to here, do you have any questions? Whatever we discussed so far, is it clear first of all? And later, what are the questions you have?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you have any questions also, you are free. You can ask, no problem. Whether it is a small question, big question, or it's
No, sir, nothing.
It's clear, right?
Like what were the topics which could be covered like in Power BI, like main topics.
I think you can ping me because I am not able to hear your voice properly. I think Veerabhadra only. Maybe you can ping in chat if you have any question or what you are saying. Basha, maybe I heard clearly, but still, if you also want to chat, you can chat.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So before going to the next level, that is practical level, just confirm me, should I go further or should you have any questions? Ping me once. Yeah, these all we have to cover, Veerabhadra. These all means one is a database because you are reading the data from OLTP. For example, if you are working in a business or if you are working in some company, okay, when you are working in some company, you want some information. What you will do? You will go and ask, hello, I want some data which I'm looking for to do so and so. Similarly, here also, Power BI required to convert this data. It's required some business data, but it is a database. I cannot go and knock the door and ask. I have to know SQL. I have to know SQL. This is called structured query language. Structured query language. So whereas this OLTP database or OLAP database, both, they are required of learning SQL. So we should know SQL to extract the data. Once you transform and to load again, we require SQL. So we are going to interact SQL or databases multiple times. So it's good to learn SQL equivalent to Power BI. That's where I'll train you. Like 10 days of sessions we will have on SQL, which are required, which are very important to talk. So 10 days of sessions we required on SQL to cover Power Query, to cover Power BI, sorry. So once we are done with SQL, we are going to talk about Power Query. I mean to say, I'll cover this all, not in order or any way. You can learn anyway, no worries. So Power Query we will talk. So once we complete Power Query, then we have to work with modeling the data. Out of Power Query, what you are going to result the data means data, cleaned data. See, JSON, XML, text, CSV, like these different formats you have. Understanding them different format way is very typical. Making them into a single platform is cleaning the data. And within that, you might have some columns which are required, but you don't have them. So you can just create them from the input. That is like data acquisition. You are creating a data that we can do through Power Query. So data cleaning, we can say data acquisition, data merging, data transformation. We can do these all things using Power Query. So how to do them, we will talk in detail. That is Power Query module. After that, after data is prepared, we have to model, means we have to join the data. We have to relate the data to get the actual results. So that we will do in the modeling using Power Pivot or that model tab or Power Pivot. We can name it anyway. But Power Pivot is not direct way we have, but model is direct word. Once we model and once we create the relationship, we get data accuracy. On top of it, we are going to generate KPIs. That is through DAX. So up to here, two modules in Power BI. One is Power Query and one more is Power Pivot. In Power Pivot, we learn model, we will learn KPI, DAX, both. So Power Query, Power Pivot, once we are done, then we can go for Power View to visualize the data and interactions from one visual to another visual. How do we interact? How do we understand the data insights? Those all things we have to talk in Power View. Once up to here of these three, Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View. Once we complete all these three, we are done with development. You are a professional developer using Power BI desktop. Using Power BI desktop. Once your reports are built, or once your reports are generated, you have to add the securities. You have to automate the data reports. So these all things we get it from Power BI service. Power BI service. So like this, we can do all these different way activities. These all modules we have to learn. Is it clear? Virabhadra?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So these all things we have to learn. So then we are a perfect Power BI developers, professional developers. So practically to show you, I'll show you where is ETL Power Query. I said we do Power Query. Where is that Power Query? I'll show you. If you see, we are going to get it from Power BI desktop. This is Power BI desktop. Within that home menu bar, you see Power BI transform data. Once you click on it, you see some second party tool called Power Query Editor. The Power Query which is integrated with the Power BI desktop. Power Query Editor which is integrated with the Power BI desktop. Okay, so to extract the data, we required only Power Query. Can't we do it from Power BI desktop? No, we can do. See, this is your Power BI desktop. Get data we can extract here also. But Power Query, if you do, what will happen? You can perform transformations also here. For example, I'm converting. I'm just taking the data. Some data related to Amazon. Similarly, I talked about Amazon, right? Amazon data. I have three different sheets, like three different tables. Is my data having proper data means no. See here, This is data preview. I have some transformation to work on. I have to move these columns to rows. Sorry, rows to columns. Orders is not required. Orders is having perfect. I'm just taking into Power Query. Now, I just want to promote this first row into a header. See, this is called transformation. Up to here, I did extraction. Within the ETL, ETL stands for what? Extraction, transformation, and load. So extraction I'm done with my extraction. I'm transforming the first rows to the headers. This is my extraction. Sorry, transformation. This is my transformation. Use first row as header. My first order sheet is fine. It's fine. So see now, this is my Power Query editor. If I go to Power BI desktop, I said the next level is what? Next concept, next module is what? Model or Power Pivot. I said, what we will do in these two? We will create the relationships. So if you see, we have the model view, the name, but we don't have Power Pivot. Here where you should know that, yes, we don't have Power Pivot name directly, but the concept is similar to Power Pivot in Excel. So I don't have any tables. When I will get these tables into my Power BI desktop from Power Query editor, when I do loading. How do I do that? How do I do loading? Close and apply. When I click on close and apply, it will load the data into Power BI desktop. It is taking some time. See now, load. So within this, we are done with ETL. That means Power Query at basic level. Today as a demo. Tomorrow, once we start with Power Query, there are multiple transformations that we have to discuss. There are multiple transformations that we have to discuss. So once we are done with these all, we are going to create the relationships. So what will happen if there is no proper relationship? If there is no proper relationship, what will happen? See, what is the data here? I have orders which customers ordered. Sometimes you'll have returns also. You can order, you can return policy. Within the return policy, who utilized that return policy? Those people orders are here. Understood, right? Two data sets we have. One is orders, one is returns. If you go to the visual, I want to know country-wise how many orders are returned. Country, I got the data. Just table visual, I took country. Country from orders. I want to know the return order IDs. Return order IDs are in the returns table. In the model tab, do we have any relationship between these two? No. Then what is the problem is going to create? You see, you observe now. Just if I show the order ID and I'm taking the count distinct count. So what is happening? Total 1172 order IDs are returned from all the countries. Total 1172 orders are returned from all the countries, but for every country, it is showing the same value. This is called data redundancy. So the modeling will create such issues. If you don't have the proper modeling, we will get like data redundancy problem. How to resolve this? Just to go and order ID I have here. I have order ID from here. You just do relationship both of them. Just click on save. Whatever it is. Now I'm not talking in detail technically. I'm just giving whatever it is there. I'm just saving it. So now the relationship got created. Yes. Now go and see the results. Now observe the results. Total 1172 I got. This total 1172 for which country, how many orders are written? It is very clear. So this is the power of modeling. The relationship. If you don't create, if you don't have proper relationship, the values will change. If the values are changing, your analysis goes wrong way. If your analysis goes wrong, your decisions will be wrong. I'll talk more about these things like decision making, analysis in the data warehouse database. So when we are learning, we should learn data warehouse database also very perfectly. I have 5 classes, 4 to 5 sessions of data warehouse classes, theoretical classes. Nowadays, no one is talking. To be honest, in this overall picture, data warehouse diagram, data warehouse database is most important. Like, why do we maintain data warehouse? To maintain history. Why do we maintain history? To analyze the business. Why do we analyze the business? To take the decisions. This is a flow. How do we do? How do we maintain? All those things I'll talk in detail, everything in detail in warehouse. In OLTP, we are taking 10-hour sessions. In OLAP, we are taking 4 to 5 sessions. These are secondary skills, but very most important skills in according to Power BI. Along with Power BI, you have to learn these also. So Power Query, Power Pivot. So now we did modeling. So on top of it, we can write DAX also. So DAX, if I start showing you DAX, it will be somewhat typical for now. So DAX, I'll show you later. No need to worry, I'll make it easy because it is not directly one word to talk like model, Power Query, how did I talk? It's not, because if you don't know the behavior, we cannot understand. So I'll talk about the DAX in the later parts. And next, visualization. See, I got Afghanistan one already. I want to know which order is that. Which order is that? So what I want to do, I'll just want to take one more visual table visual, and I want to list out the order IDs. These are order IDs. Now see, if I just click on country, Afghanistan, that one order ID, that means whereas that written order ID is having these all quantities. That means, see now, go to the model. We got like a relationship from here using order ID, right? So because of that relationship, I am not able to show you the data perfect. For suppose, because my intention to create the relationship, what is the relationship I created? The relationship creation is to show the count of order IDs based on the country ID which are written order IDs. But these order IDs are what? These order IDs are which are these order IDs are which are ordered, means they delivered. So I'll go to the order ID which is in returns. Now just select Afghanistan. This is the order ID. I want to know the customer details of this order ID. Then just say customer ID I have. Customer name, we have the customer name. See, he is the one. What is his ID? From where he is? From which see, city, from which country? It should be Afghanistan only. Argentina, 6 are there. See how much easy way that we are interacting to the data. Australia, 52 are there. We are able to see their names. We are able to see their country, city, everything. So this is something like visualization. Okay. For now, this one I just want to show in the bar chart to understand more better. Just I'm just showing you which country is giving more order IDs returned back. See, United States, how many it is giving? Just go to the data labels on see 297 order IDs. And that too in which year? This is how many years of data we have? We have total 4 years of data. I have a slicer to filter out, and there I have order ID, order date, Within the order date I have here, I'll just put here. And this one I'll just try to go to slicer settings, drop down. So I want to choose for 2011. For 2011, United States is giving 53 order is written. Mexico is giving 33. China is giving 23. Just remember this, France 9. In 2012, France is moving up. And the orders are returned more. So year to year, you can compare. France is moving to second, third place now. Earlier it is fourth place. Now 2014, France came again down. So we have to specifically take some analysis on these countries, why the orders are getting increased. Orders returned, return orders are getting increased. What is the problem? Orders returning means it is a bad context. Returning the orders means it is a bad context. What way the customer is returning? So like this, if you generate some report, if you publish, if you do publish, it will go and fall into the Power BI service. In the Power BI service. See, already my Power BI desktop is logged in with one customer, one account. That is this one, my name, my company mail ID. Now, if I just go to here, how to open Power BI service? I said app.powerbi.com. If you go, it's going to be authentication. Authentication it is asking. We can do these things later for you also. But one professional mail ID is required. I'll show you that how to create and all. Yeah, authentication is done. It's going to log in now. So we create here now whatever the report you are publishing here, this report, I'll talk about this report. This is going to publish or going to fall into the workspace of this account. It's taking time. So this is purely dependent on the network, internet. So app.powerbi.com, which will be opened for this one. Okay, so these are all the visuals that we have. Okay, so this account will be getting loaded. So once you dump that report into this Power BI service, we can share to the end users by subscribing that report. I'll show you that practically once we are into Power BI service. Okay, so this is all about the demonstration of Power BI. So on top of this, do you have any questions?
No, sir, nothing.
So if you have any questions, you can ask. The placement process, I'll tell you. Maybe if you required, we will generate salary account and we'll generate that salary for that required if required. If not, that is a going forward we'll see. And so we have placement process where it is like, just give me 1 minute. I just on record, I don't talk.